Hey guys, today I'm going to do a video on covering up a pimple. As you can see, I have a humongous pimple. I was PMSing. I got pimples all over my face from PMS. I always do. I told you I had acne-prone skin. I'm going to have to make this quick because I have somewhere to be. But I thought this was the perfect opportunity to show you how I cover my pimples. I've already washed my face and moisturized, and moisturizing your face is key. I use the dual action clean and clear moisturizer. It's really good for acne prone skin. I actually put that on like 2 times, and wherever I have like a big pimple that I'm going to try to cover up, I'll actually maybe do like 1 to 2 extra coats of moisturizing it. And then last night before I went to bed, I put some vitamin E on the pimple. Don't squeeze your pimples before you're going to go out because it's like impossible to cover them. Squeezing them in general is gross and bad, but definitely don't do it before you're going to go out. It's like impossible to cover them. Just leave it. You can cover it, and I'm going to show you how. So you can use any of this green anti-redness primer. The one that I use right now is L'Oreal Secret No. 2 Anti-Redness Primer. It's green. You take a little bit of that and put it on the pimple. I hope you can see this. I don't have any lights in my bathroom right now because I'm renovating my bathroom myself, and I don't know what I did, but I somehow flipped the switch or something and the lights aren't working. But I don't have time to worry about that right now. So you put this green stuff wherever you have pimples that are red, and that takes the redness out. Okay, so that's covered nicely. And you let it dry for a few minutes. This is a very professional technique that I use, drying technique that I use, that I learned in the high society salons in New York City. Just kidding. Okay, so my favorite concealer is Dermablend Professional Smooth Indulgence Concealer. Dermablend Professional Smooth Indulgence Concealer. This stuff is amazing. I think it's made for like tattoos and scars. I'm almost out. I need to go to Ulta. So you just take that after this is dried, the green part, and you dab it on a little bit. Okay, cover that up. And this is called a foundation brush. It's by Japonesque. You can get this at Ulta. Foundation brush, Japonesque, Ulta. You can blend that in a little bit with that. I'm not really a fan of using brushes and sponges, to be honest, when you're putting makeup on. I like my finger. I feel like a lot of those brushes and sponges take a lot of the product off. And this is really expensive. This is like $30 for a small tube. So I don't want that taken off. So you just blend that in. Put a little extra on. Blend it in. Okay, then you take your face powder. This is the trick. I use NYX Mineral Face Powder. It's loose powder. And you put a little bit of face powder wherever you just concealed those pimples. Okay? Now what you're going to do is put your makeup on as usual. You just go put your makeup on as usual. And you're not done with that pimple yet. You'll come back. This is the trick. So I'll be back in just a minute after I finish doing my makeup, which obviously I need to. Alright, now that I have all my makeup on, this is I'm in a major hurry as usual mommy look. But I'm just going to lunch with some of my girlfriends, and the best part about having mommy girlfriends is you don't even have to wear any makeup, and they don't care. So that's my usual look, and Now I'm going to finish covering this pimple, which this was like a massive pimple. I did a pretty good job the first time. So this is another concealer I just bought. It's NYX Above and Beyond Concealer. This is not as good as the other one, the Derma Blend, but it's pretty good if you don't want to spend as much money. But the Derma Blend it lasts a really long time, so I recommend you buy this one. It's expensive, but a little bit goes a long way, and it lasts a really long time. So now after you have all your makeup on, and you remember you set that with some powder, you're actually going to go back and take a little more concealer again and cover it up a second time. This is the trick that people would not think to do. You just cover it up lightly. Yes, my daughter wants to be on the video. So you cover all your blemishes. If you put blush on like I did, I have like a little one there, but you can't really see it. And I'm not going to put foundation where I already put my blush because that would leave a big spot. But I just covered up the one giant one. You can blend it with your sponge. You can blend it with your foundation brush. I like to use my finger. I just feel like it blends really well. Make sure your hands are clean so that you don't spread more germs and bacteria on your face to create more pimples. And then after you put that foundation on the pimple, you set it again. Anytime you put any liquid on your face, you always set it with powder. Whatever kind of cream or liquid you put, you always set with powder. So you can set that, put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my neck. Don't want to go over my cheeks because I don't want to mess up the color that I just did. So if you can see, it's pretty covered up. It's kind of big, so it sticks out a little bit, but I think it looks good, and I'm ready to go. Have a great day. I hope that helped. I'm ready to go. I just wanted to show you one more time that giant crater. You can barely see.